Praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and truth. It's your brother Tamar from James, Toronto. Coming at you with another video. I'm gonna look up the word folly because I was watching a video of the elders visiting the brothers over there in Dallas, Texas. All right, and one of the brother Elder Menatazak, he mentioned something. And he said along the line of folly is what's being pushed right now, right? And it just prompted me into doing a video with the definition of the word folly. So it says here, lack of good sense, foolishness, right? And we'll start with the entertainment industry. The top genre of music right now is what? Hip hop. Okay. And in the realm of hip hop, in the world of hip hop, what do you see? You have Jake dressing up like a damn cartoon character, with his hair all colored in all kind of colors. He has dreadlocks. Is that he has dreadlocks, or his hair is in a weird hairstyle. His pants is tight as hell, right? He's always on lean, he's always on drugs, promoting drugs. The lyrics of these songs are just, straight up folly, straight up foolishness, nothing of substance, right? And that's what they're using to dumb down the masses of this new generation that's under 20 years old, right? And even when they're 20, 25, they're still listening to this stuff, like that's the same mentality that they have. So that's what's being pushed on the new generation of children, right? Because they don't want a generation of thinkers. They want a generation of followers, man. Let me get the Bible definition. Says here, folly or foolishness refers to someone who lacks the proper fear of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And that's the reason why you see these guys acting the way they do, right? You see a bunch of doctrines coming out, and it's all folly, it's all foolishness to offset prophecies, and it's also to fulfill prophecies. Okay, they're gonna try to offset prophecies, but all they do is for the men that's in Israel that comes up with their own doctrine, pride, because they're full of pride. But all they do is fulfill prophecies of men crept in unawares, right? That's all they're doing, man. Let me see Ecclesiastes 9:13. Let me see what it says. We got the first scripture. 9:13. Wisdom I see under the sun. Okay. Wisdom have I seen under the sun. Wisdom have I seen under the sun. The wisdom have I seen also under the sun. It seemed great unto me. There was a little city, a few men, then great. Okay. That's not it. So let me just get to the main point. Folly setting with dignity. Ecclesiastes 7. Ecclesiastes 10. Until the folly setting 10:6. Folly setting great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. You see, as you can see, the state of Jake right now. He's in a low place, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Jake is gone. He's trampled underfoot. And even Jake is being used as a giant in this world to persuade the rest of these heathens as well. Because all of them have a spirit of foolish Jake on them, right? on the exterior, but when they go home, it's a different story. But when they're outside in these streets, they have a spirit of a foolish Jake. The same way Jake carries himself, that's the same way these other nations, children-wise, are carrying themselves. So in verse 7, have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And that's exactly what you see. Jake, the two kingdoms, northern and southern kingdom, man. The princes of Yahbashim Yasharallah. You see us walking as servants on this earth, and you see Esau, who's a servant, walking as a king, walking as a prince, right? So it's a total flip. It's going to soon come to an end, man, because the Lord will deliver to his elect and put these nations underfoot, right? He that diggeth into a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him, right? That's Esau. Edom will fall into the pit that he dug for himself. So wisdom is not a principal thing in this time. Wisdom is being trodden underfoot. The men of Yahweh Shem Rashai preaching this gospel, they're the ones being looked down upon, right? And the people who's not preaching, the people who's wrapped up in this world, they're the ones who's being put on a pedestal. But that's gonna soon come to an end, right? Change times and laws. Actually, no. Scriptures on. Let me see what I can find. Scriptures on wisdom. On a fool. Let me see what it says on fool, because it goes back to foolishness, which goes into folly. It says in Proverbs 18 and 2, a fool hath no delight in understanding, but there is his heart may discover itself. But that his heart may discover itself, right? The fool hath no delight in understanding, right? So, this applies to all these people in the world. They're pretty much foolish, right? And the Lord called them Sodom's children, pertaining to Israel, right? Children who would not hear or understand, man. So the scripture always cut these niggas. So in this world, this is what in this world is what's being pushed as folly, foolishness. Right? And they have no delight in understanding. Meaning Israelites, okay? Proverbs 1 and 7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Exactly. Right? Because they have no fear of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, at all. So, when you have no fear of the Lord, you become like a beast. Right? And what does beast do? A beast react off instinct. And that's what these Israelites in this world who's pushing this folly, who's being used to push this folly, right? They have no understanding and they act like beasts. Look at what happened with Juvenile and Man and Fresh the other day, man. Those niggas are nothing but fools, right? Selling out for a couple of dollars. And you can see the look on his face too, and Juvenile's face. And it was all about the money. He doesn't mind taking his people for a ride and killing them for money, man. This is Proverbs 29 and 11. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it till afterwards. So let me go back to Juvenile. What he did was he pretty much went on Vlad TV and told whoever was watching that he's down to, to do whatever for that money, because as you can see, Vlad is very connected, and these niggas know Vlad is connected, so they go on Vlad's platform and they run their mouth, right? So I remember one time Vlad asked him if he's, if he got that thing, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, he's an advocate for it. So right after that, he came out with that vax that thing up, okay? So he sold out right before, even before he made that video. He pretty much went on Vlad TV and bowed down. Ecclesiastes 7 and 9, but be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rested in the fool's bosom. I'm gonna get one more, then I'm out. This is Proverbs 7:14. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Anything comes out of these rappers' mouth, what do you see? Destruction, man. They be all over the place snitching on themselves, telling people where they are. Next thing you know, they're dead, right? So everything that comes out of their mouth is just foolishness and death and destruction, All praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and in truth. Brother to mine from James Toronto, Shalom.